Genius. It's even more insulting than the gladiator start. Because all the dudes are level 2. Well, maybe they didn't get any kills. None of them were able to land kills, and that's why. Although I guess even then you would level up in this game. Okay, terrific. The soldiers are like, yo, why did you bring monkeys to us? To attack us. Watching that amazing NPC defense in action where the billmen just don't get hit. Doesn't really matter to me, but it is sort of interesting. I guarantee you that if I had a dude with a pike in front, the Noxerers would be killing him quickly. Yeah, it is pretty big, Toothless Shark. I drew these guys into a couple noble armies. It's probably a good idea, blokes, but with all the risks I've already taken, I think we should probably just take this seriously and kill them. Is the XP differential even big enough to make that worth the time investment? And the risk, even? +1 to... Okay, that's... for watching or for killing? Oh, I see. Our footman's tanking worse than the billmen were. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. This is definitely a fight where that happens quite a bit. Okay. Sarmo's just gonna get his pitchfork out. Call it a turn. Come on. Those misses, man. Nice. Sure. Not really min-maxing my ability to get last hits here, to be honest. I'm just kind of... Oh, whoa, hey, there's a guy there. I'm just kind of fighting. Okay, we don't have quick hands on him. Saudis does not have Polearm Master yet, so he has to fire. Didn't quite hit. Go for the stun there with Asimov, and it works. Shockingly, their dog is still alive. I was gonna say Rip Billman, but he's fine. Should get some nice taxidermy stuff out of this. Noxeros have more use now out of their parts, because I believe you need them to combine with the serpent stuff to make really, really good add-ons. Damn. Do we dare run up on this Noxerare? I'm gonna wait and see what the footmen do. Yeah, there we go. He'll tank for me. Does the AI cheat agent itself or only the player, as in making favorable rolls and decaps if it's fighting against itself? I don't know. I don't even know if it actually cheats against the player. The devs have said that it doesn't do either, but I'm just sort of dubious. Okay, we want to wait until his turn is done on the next turn, probably. I could certainly roll up and hit him, but why not just let the AI tank for me? Out of ammo. Okay, Steam's not going to move up. If he does, he just gets devoured probably, or hit for no particularly good reason. Yep, pass turn. Shot their own dog. Wow, that 1 HP, bro. Okay, we will try to min-max this to get the end kill. It's probably not going to happen because they just have too many dudes, but it's not impossible. Of course, my two-handers are not really in range that well. Arrow is. Oh man, I probably should have just waited and then shot him with the arrow. Oh no, there's no way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh wait, we can do it! We can do it, this is the perfect guy. We got the nastiest thing ever, the growth pearls, a new item which is just a treasure. All the beasts got treasures associated with them. And some brains and some jagged fangs. Okay, so with the village disappearing, with the disappearing villagers gone, we should be able to sell our southern goods. We also got 740 gold out of that. Okay, yeah, we can finally make, I mean, not the best profit, but something. Hey, look, we're not broke. We could even hire the bounty hunter now. I think instead, we pick up these dyes, pick up this wine. Yeah, it wasn't like the most rewarding fight in the world, but it let us finish the mission, which is good. You know, this is interesting. Are they fighting? They're fighting. Should I join this fight? And who would I fight on the side of, I wonder? Oh, yeah, we were just discussing that throughout a lot of this stream session, actually, at Pimlo. We more or less are kind of at an impasse. Some people think that it doesn't cheat, and some people think it does. Damn, the Holy War is on. If I fight, I'm planning on doing anything with the lizard skins. Well, I was waiting for the taxidermy event, but yeah. Let's see, there's a taxidermist in Krokdorf. Don't join. Well, we could walk in with our flail dudes and slap guys around and get some decent armor. Too much trouble. Well, I'd like to fight the Gufarsgard company, but not the Eisenberg company. Well, I mean, a minute ago I just had, I had my highest defense guy eat like 6 30% shots while shield walling in a row, and he just died. I mean, 100 is, even beyond what I just described, but I mean, goddamn. What? Okay, a kid stole our wine, I guess. Retrieve the grain? You mean retrieve the wine? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't... Yeah, this isn't children. This is some kind of fairy or something. Stole my food. How creepy. Okay. I don't think this is a three-way fight. Unfortunate enemies. I want to make enemies of the north, not like the far north, not the ones that are close to us. Hey, these guys are considered to be on my side. This is bizarre. I'm gonna do this. It's only 3 enemies. There's no way we'll get kills, but I'm okay with making an enemy of the north. They can fuck right off. We already had problems with their house anyway, so. This will give me something to do in the Holy War, which I'm not 100% sure how it works, but... What's really interesting is, these guys should not be fighting on the side of the other noble house, you know, but they are. So I wonder if they will attack each other. But I won't be able to aid either of them. Well, I'm hearing a lot of explosions. There's like no way we're gonna get any kills here. It's only 3 guys left. I watched the fight for too long. I should have jumped in at the beginning. Considering we start at the edge. Although, to be fair, merely looking at the engagement screen decreases your relations, so it was a bit risky, I suppose, since we didn't want to piss off the house that were, these guys. Oh, they are fighting! I think they are fighting, holy shit. So I won't be able to assist either of those sides, even though they're technically both my allies. Like, I can't turn on one mid-fight. So there's no real reason for me to stick around once those 3 dudes are dead, unless I just want to watch the fun. If I had two-handed weapons, then might make sense. Two-handed AoE weapons. Yeah, there they go. Goddamn. Technically, I could fire crossbow bolts and, like, hope to miss. This does make things interesting, though, because as far as we go, we straight up have 3 enemies and that's it. So another thing I wonder is, if those 3 particular guys die, does this combat end? And I have to wonder if it's intended that there are 2 separate noble houses here working together. I mean, I guess it is supposed to be north versus south. Anyway, I'm gonna get that damn billhook, if I can. Even though billhooks were nerfed. Okay, so there's the footman, and there's the billman. It's just these 3 guys that I care about. Remember, they tried to apprehend Monero. Oh, did they just kill the billman? Oh, you son of a bitch. They sure did. They gunned him down. Hmm. If I'm not careful, they're gonna gun my guys down too. Oh no, I didn't lose a dude. I feel like I've been accused of being criminal scum before too. I appear to have a reputation. Hello, Mero. You got my company in trouble, bruh. Oh, he has a perk that I didn't pick. Whoops. Let's wait before we move him in. I could, like, start attacking, but he's completely unharmed, so I want to try to take his armor. Ideally with dudes with shields. That was the first Mero? That's not what they said. I also care about his helmet. So I don't want to use flails either. Okay, maybe next turn. Where is the Sneed man? The ideal man for this? There he is. Piss, he's running away. That's okay, I guess I only have daggers on him. Stop right there, criminal scum. Exactly, that's basically what happened. I had to fight a whole noble army, or a small company at least. About as big as what's left here, I suppose, in order to save his life. Okay, time to replace that armor that we lost in that horrible combat with the raiders that went badly when it shouldn't have. Or the outlaws, I should say. Is the city-state losing? Looks pretty evenly matched. I hope I didn't just lose anybody. Oh, you wait a minute. Did that... No, he's okay, okay. So we have 14 guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, okay, we have 14. It's too many dudes, man. Can't keep track of it all. Okay, Stab, 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 stab. I'm sure Lord Tom is better than Hangry Man, right? Where's Lord Tom? Nope, Hangry Man's actually better. It's just that he has a worse weapon. Rotate would be helpful here. Here we go. Yes. Well, we got at least one kill. Get a little stab there. I doubt we're going to get the kill on this footman, but we can certainly try. It is really interesting how this fight turned out. Like, the thing that perhaps makes more sense is if it were to put me at odds with the blue noble house as well, since the noble houses are working together here. But instead it's created this very interesting situation. Where I'm essentially watching two sides fight. With sadly no way to intervene and take some free loot. Okay. The riposta's fine. As long as your name is cleared, you're happy. Mess with his morale a little more. This is all down to Enish, really. Wonder if the game's just gonna crash when we kill this thing. Let's see, how much is this? 62? Got him. So the fight did end, even though the fighting was still going on. Very interesting. Got a 130 armor and a 115 armor, so we've replaced the thing that we lost from that unfortunate battle. Same fatigue on these, just better. Okay. Does the Sneed Man take underdog? I'm gonna say yeah. I think everybody gets underdog if they're trying to dodge tank it. On the other hand, we could give him overwhelm. Although I doubt that my initiative is good enough. You almost need to have adrenaline to take advantage of overwhelm. I'm just gonna take underdog. If I take his shield away, he only has 10 armor without the shield. Yeah, underdog. Usually there's a big penalty to being surrounded by enemies by more than one guy. Underdog takes that away. So it's really quite nice, especially in this expansion where serpents can just sort of pull you to the back. And I mean, in general, you can just end up surrounded through mismanagement of the fight or just poor luck. In my ideal world, this guy ends up with Fearsome and somehow acquires a decent resolve. I could just give him quick hands. I feel like he gets more value out of that. Sneed Man really should not be trying to tank a ton. And not having quick hands has proven to make this javelin situation kind of annoying. I'm gonna give it to him. Okay, well, that's 3 more defense. Not really planning my levels out perhaps as much as I should. I have no perk plan with him, really. Okay, 4 HP takes us to 70, that's great. It's either going to be melee or resolve here. If we do take Fearsome, then resolve is certainly the play. Well... This is a min roll. This is almost a min roll. Well, actually, it's really only 3 to 4, I guess, when you have 2 stars. He wants fatigue more than anything because he's puncturing so many times, you know? So as odd as it sounds, I might even bypass melee skill and just go for fatigue. Although perhaps the most important thing is just hitting. You know, hitting with the punctures is more important. And his melee skill's not high enough to do that without stacking up fast adaptation first. Yeah, it's true, blokes. Alright. So I don't like to take range defense because the nature of the nature of the AI in this game is that when they see that your dude has more range defense, they say, "Oh, okay, that's nice," and then they just attack a different dude. So unless all of your dudes have really amazing range defense, it's just sort of like a dump stat, you know? I would really just be making him a guy that the archers don't want to attack. How did I get the famed armor? I actually have a couple pieces. This one I got when I dragged... what I did was I found a tavern rumor that said that there was a famed armor somewhere. And I think it was like a ton of raiders there. And I dragged a bunch of Noxerares into the fight and had them fight each other, and then finished off the stuff that was left, which was pretty interesting. Probably the most interesting fight we've had so far. Then these two things we actually found in the same battle, which was against Orc Young in a camp. And it was another tavern rumor. This was pretty lucky to find 2 famed items in one place. So yeah, we're We're doing well despite the fact that we have unfortunately lost one of my best bros. But hopefully we can hire some better bros soon once we get some money. Alright, what's going on with this guy? He probably wants to fix his resolve. He probably wants to take 2 defense, since that's not a min roll. Wouldn't ranged defense actually be okay on someone whose job it is to take down archers? But why though? I mean, you could take it to encourage the enemy to attack the front line instead, I guess. I suppose that's legitimate. But, I mean, if your job is to take down an archer, aren't you more interested in having, like, ranged attacks so you can just snipe them to death or whatever? I mean, granted, it's not one or the other, but generally, if I want to be more defensive versus archers, I just want to take HP. Because that's what they ultimately target. Just bypassing your armor with crossbow shots and stuff. Alright. I have this guy labeled as a nimble man. Did I give him... I didn't give him dodge yet. He'll probably end up with dodge. He takes the defense. This is a horrible min roll on melee skill, so I don't want to take it. His resolve is terrible, so we do need to up it. Let's just give him HP. He's going to end up nimble, so you always need more HP as nimble. His dodge isn't as high as I'd like it to be, or his initiative rather isn't as high as I'd like it to be. But I think I will take dodge anyway. It's really just between that and, actually, really, that's the only thing I want to pick, isn't it? At this tier. Well, I could go ahead and take Colossus. He's going to have it eventually anyway. But, as we've learned, defense is king in this game. It's all about just not getting hit when possible. Oh, look at these sweet max rolls. 3 melee attack, 3 defense. Hell yeah. I'm amazed that this dude has 83 HP. Despite the fact that he has no stars in HP, and no Colossus, mind you. This looks like a resolve, or I mean a fatigue. Looks like a fatigue level up. He might eventually end up in the front where fatigue matters. Yeah. It's a max roll, so... Oh, he's definitely going to take Colossus at some point. I don't know about right now, but yeah, he will take it. He has weapon mastery available to him now is the thing. So we could make him another polearm bro. What does his defense look like if we pop a big shield on him? Almost 30. Would be 30 if it was a heater instead. Or a Sapar shield. You know, he's looking suspiciously good for graduating to the front line and giving dagger mastery or flail mastery to replace Mr. Alstrom, who we lost. 83 HP, I mean, give him some really good armor. Do it like this. His melee attack is high enough that, I mean, it's better than my other existing dagger guy, which would be the Sneed Man, 64. And I really do want I wanted to have at least 2 dagger guys so I could cause morale issues for the enemy. And he's got dodge. Yeah. I think we're going for it. Okay, Daggerman. Daggerman is here. I'm gonna want to give him heavier armor until he gets nimble. Okay, okay, that's all the level ups. That also evens out my team, so I have an actual front line and an actual back line, and it's not unbalanced. Although in an ideal world I'd have my full 16. There's one more thing I wanted to do, which was maybe think about what I want to do with this staff. This nomad sling. Crossbow 40 to 60, nomad sling 35 to 50. Oh, there's some javelins here. Okay, good. And build up those fast adaptation stacks with them. Likewise. I need to really remember just to shoot once and then walk forward, though. A lot of the times I've been ending up just like sticking around, shooting stuff for the whole battle, and our ranged attack doesn't support that. I don't care how much fast adaptation I get. Alright, we've got 140 armor here. On the helmets, still have another 140. Okay, we got 105s all around, and a 110 actually. Okay. I want to keep these nasal helmets. They're better for nimble. It's a nasal helmet plus leather lamellar is the uniform, really, for nimble. Probably get away with wearing like a mail coif and hornmail shirt or something. Still get value out of it, but ideally you want to stay at the 40%. I know there's like a formula you can run to see what's better. You know, more armor, more fatigue, whatever, with nimble, but I don't have that handy right now. Not that it matters, because none of my guys are level 7. Okay, so this regiment is going to swing into this company, and we're going to have nothing to do with it. We have some dyes to sell. Before we do that, let's hit up Rothenbach. Oh look, it's another Dahab army. What's up, gentlemen? I don't want to mess with marksmen. Okay, the wine is... it costs more than it should. Due to abducted children, due to this horseshit one skull witch mission, which we're totally not going to do. I'm just going to roll down to the hob, and we're going to sell all those dyes that we bought. And maybe we'll make our first hire for the retinue. It took long enough, goddamn. Really like to take that bounty hunter. I wonder how much more often we'll see champions if we do that, because we haven't seen any yet. They don't naturally start spawning until day 100. Oops, if I look at the retinue, if I look at the bounty hunter, who by the way is only available once you get 3 named items, so we're just barely there. It says it significantly increases the chance of encountering champions, so I'd be interested in knowing just what significantly means. Okay, we could have made a profit on wine actually, even at those bad prices. What do you guys think? Do I make myself poor and immediately hire the bounty hunter? I've just barely broken out of poverty. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna sell the pearls. Is there a taxidermy place here? Yeah, there is. So we can make serpent skin mantles. Plus 30 durability, minus 2 fatigue. Reduces damage from fire and firearms by 33%. Wow, that's kind of cool. So if you want to fight, the southern cities, I bet you want to make a bunch of these. Find another gladiator for hire. Maybe get merchant first to get to the second one faster. It's not a bad idea. just like go through these trade routes a bunch. The game has been very finicky with me about letting me keep the right settlement situations up to make a profit, though. And this isn't a genuine trader's run, so we unfortunately cannot make a profit under most circumstances like you could with traders. I took that indebted mission because the indebted mission is super easy usually. Negotiator. What for contracts? Is that good? How many I don't ever really negotiate my contracts anyway, but how many extra chances does it give you? I wonder. Without any hit to relations. So you can actually get paid more and not take a hit to relations, because that would be, I could see that paying for itself within a few contracts actually. Never tried it? Well, certainly a ton of them are open to us. Wish they weren't quite so expensive. I mean, goddamn. Oh, dude, if I take the bounty hunter, what if we go to the, this could be cool. We go and do the indebted mission, and then we just immediately, encounter a champion. Dude, I think I'm gonna do it. Because he pays for the champions you kill. And we'd have 4 days, right? After we hire him. Based. He also has a very lovely outfit. Look at this Chad. Look at this pimp. He's doing a service to the group just by sitting here. Yeah, we have 4 more days of money still, and we're about to get fat paid for killing these slaves, so. Okay, we're gonna buy some food real quick. Okay, this will probably be the last fight, then I might just call it a night. Hey! It's exactly what Bloke said. It's just gonna alert me every time they've taken a holy site. Mostly the Fallen Star is the only one I know about. God, look at this huge-ass army, 29. God damn. Okay, what's the army that we're up against? It shows us on the map, but it doesn't let us hover over to see what the strength of it is. It's just a plethora of indebted. Really? Okay. Okay. Alright, man. It's just all indebted, no nomads. Imagine getting this mission at level 1. I wonder how many indebted it is if you're, you know, unscaled. I think I'll probably shield wall with everybody. I could roll up an attack, but... well... no, let's go in. We can one-shot, so why not? This is another one of those war crimes. Turns out there's no champion indebted. You don't have quick hands yet. Their morale is terrible. Gotta watch out for the pitchforks. With good luck, they could still do pretty good damage to me. Okay, Zach George has the mace. He also has fast adaptation. And he has quick draw, so I think he actually just... Oh wow, okay, he hit. Alright, that's fine, I'll take that. So we can move forward with Sneed Man, or we could just throw it twice. Their defense is so bad that, you know, it really makes sense to use ranged on them, even though none of my guys really have range training. Okay. Okay, Flail Man can go up here. These guys are insufficiently terrorized. Gonna have to do a little something about that. Wonder how much experience we get off this. Bet it's like the same as a peasant per guy. There should be like a champion super slave, so I can get a famed item off this. Okay, Greetings and Slam does indeed have quick hands, so we swap to the pike after taking the high ground, and we probably have like a almost guaranteed chance to hit. Adios, Pitchfork Man. Switch to the dagger. Next turn he'll do some work. Dude. The game does not want to give these guys a break, which is fine by me. Alright, he's fleeing now. Great. Just gotta say, their melee defense is too bad for them to get away, so I'm not gonna have to chase them down. Okay, their equipment is so crappy, I'm just gonna roll up in here. No fear of them taking down my lightly armored dudes. I think Meru has dodge. Yeah, he does. Oh, they got a hit. Amazing! Move Saruman all the way back here. Okay. Shocked that this guy here has not started running. Wow, and still, despite another guy approaching. There we go. Well, I guess the slave uprising has been put down. Ooh, well, he got away. Wait a minute, does this guy have quick hands? He does. So if I'm able to do that, and then swap to my pole mace, I will act before him in the next turn. I think. Is he fleeing? No, he's not fleeing. Okay, so if his initiative is higher than mine, and it should be because he has not got any armor on, and I do. I'm gonna at least see if that's the case. Looks like that's the case. Yeah, you can see it in the order. It's over. No level ups from that. Not very much experience either. Got a bunch of weapons we can sell for some money. But, the whole point was to get the 700 gold or whatever. And to see if any nomads among them would turn into champions. But unfortunately we didn't, that didn't happen. Do I have any trade goods at all? No, I don't. $670 crowns. Champions on south are pretty dangerous. I bet. I saw an executioner, but it was in this overworld camp, and then we ended up getting a mission that softened up that overworld camp into just like a regular mission place, which is kind of a shame because there could have very well been a famed item in there, and that means it gets erased, I think. So I would have liked to have seen them in combat, but I didn't get a chance. I was luring 12 serpents around in the desert, and in retrospect, I think maybe I should have dragged them in there. It just seemed like a little too much even for the serpents. Okay, this is a good stopping point, I think. We have our first retinue member. Amazingly, it is the bounty hunter, which is like the endgame guy. We have 6 more days of money left. And with that, we can, of course, purchase a little bit of rice for our bros. So we have 5 more days of money left and 5 more days of food. Enough money to run a few spices to the north, which is good. I'd like to hire, if there were manhunters for hire, I would hire some, but there aren't any. Maybe next time. Maybe we'll head down to Tarwa and do some arena stuff instead. Now you gotta get yourself a blacksmith to not lose all the earned fame items. Yeah, that is definitely the next pick if we can start getting money off of it, because we've already run the risk several times, twice in fact, of losing famed items. Because, see, Asimov here is both traumatized and has a partially collapsed lung. The first time he had a brush with death, he was wearing this thing. And the second time he had a brush with death, he was wearing both of these. So I've definitely been playing fast and loose with the, with losing the famed items, which would be a sad, sad time. So we don't want that to happen. So yeah, blacksmith is definitely the guy that we want. We also want a paymaster, ideally, because, like, boy, we are having money problems, just from this giant-ass team. And I do intend to hire 2 more guys. But that's the militia for you, man. That is how it works. Anyway, that'll be it for the night. If you haven't tossed me a follow yet, you should, because the Black Knight Asimov always triumphs. If you haven't tossed me a follow yet, you should, because I do stream a lot of Battle Brothers, at least I do lately. And if you're into this kind of game, then I'm sure you'd like to see more. Anyway, that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.